Hi Martina, alright, it's me, Josh. So we will first start off with the 12 months reading. And okay, so that's it. We'll begin with the March to August first slot, and then the second one will be September to the next year, February. So for the March here, would be that actually March, if that's a chance where you could get conceived in March, but I don't it but it seems that you may have missed it. You may have missed it, so you probably need to check if your menstrual is still there or not. But that's the reason I use the word may, right? So if it is missed, that's it. That's for March. And then in April, the chances slightly goes down. April the chances slightly goes down a bit because it's now becoming 50-50. And another thing is that you got to balance um you need to reset your goal between pregnancy and your career and relationship, so not to over focus on the pregnancy. So what you should be doing is to have a healthy lifestyle, and then you only talk about pregnancy. This is what they have been calling, that's the calling. And there's a reason behind this, which actually you have asked it in your questions, your last question, the health questions. So the balance element is very strong, and it's required in next month, April. So you got to actually balance between, we call them at the yin and the yang, right? The sun and the moon. So these two things, you got these two power, I mean, in your body. I mean, not talking about power in your body, it means to balance um, your health. Health would mean like the thing you eat, the habit, and another one is your stress, your mentality. These two things you got to be balanced in April for the future conception. So in April wise, it's 50-50, right? So March wise, the chance is actually higher than the April, but I do not know if you have missed it or not. That's the thing. Your highest chance is not from March to April, probably in March to August. Probably August is one of the highest chances, but in the low end of this year, it will be higher. So in May, it's that I don't know. I do not know if you are working hard for career or something. You want to achieve something, like you want to get promoted, you want to get bonus, you want to get projects or getting something in terms of the wealth. March, April, May. That's in May. You are still doing it, but that's so far no result yet. You still have to work on it. And then March, April, May, and in June, it seems that you may have a failure in terms of the things you have been working on. So you are actually trying to think which part of my effort, of all my steps, has gone wrong. So it actually applies to the things you have been working on. Career, it's my assumption only. So it only applies to the things which you have been working on. So May and June are not have nothing to do with conception. So I would conclude May and June, the conception is quite low. That includes your July. In July, is that you now in July, it's that because of the certain things, you will prefer not to make an action without conclusive research, without conclusive opinions, without things which you have not actually gone through. Probably you need more time to look at all the things, look at what people think, and look at how people have done and what are their past mistakes. March, April, May, June, July. This is the thing, which is nothing to do with conception again. It's more to your life goal in July. So one of your things, I mean one of the months in terms of conception is this one. August. However, actually the time has come, but I am actually saying that the sexual desire, it's not it doesn't it's not satisfied enough. I mean, one of the parties' sexual desire has not been properly satisfied. I mean, that's normal. That's normal. This is the thing I'm telling you for sexual experience. But in August, you have a chance to get conceived, but it's still weak. I would say 60-40. And then the sexual satisfaction is not good enough. I don't know which party, but that's the one. And how would I say? And it's not because of the performance of the other party. It's more to the mentality of the person whose sexual satisfaction is not satisfied. It's more to the personal factor and not the partner's factor, right? It seems like the man is having the one and it's not you. I'm not saying you, so I would say the man. So from March to August, the only chance, I mean, if March is missed, it's fine. That's and one which left is the August. All right. So now we are going from the September. September, you have a high chance to get conceived. That's 70-30, very high chance. 70% positive, 30% failure. So take note of September, and then your chance slowly goes down in August. Not August, October. October, your work comes in again, stress comes in, all these things. Like, be patient, you can do that. Just your stress comes in. If you work, your stress comes in September. And then in October, alright? So September is the highest chances. October, it's quite October is going low, and then in November, I would say 50-50. 50-50. It's actually from the working environment, the work you have been handling. So if the work it's fine, if the work stress you can control, you can do it. But one thing in November is that you've got to actually go for a checkup, scanning. So you can actually do it earlier. Then you probably would be able to avoid the situation in November. It's about the health problem. I do not know what's the health problem until I see your last card later, last set of cards later. So there will be a problem which you need to look at it. Alright, so not really big. I don't think it's big issues. And then in December, so in December is actually that dieting, taking supplements, healthy lifestyle, and then you have another chance given you in December. But this one about the lifestyle, dieting, you can actually do it earlier, so the chance in December can be increased. So in December, again, this is 65-35, 65 positive, 35 negative, but the chances could be increased. But probably like in March and April, you could go to see doctor, go to do a scan. If that's problem, just scan it, just detect it, then fix it. Then even though you don't have problem, go for dieting, maintaining body lifestyle. That would actually change your reading here, because by right you are not supposed to know, right, like, oh, I don't have to take care of my body, just go it as normal, finish, simple as that. But after going through this reading, your chance of conception will be increased like any months, because you have done this, the dieting, taking care of self, all these things. So just to let you know, in case that Josh says September, so it has to be September, but because of your action, right? So that's for December. So for now is September, December, September highest chance, then September, December, October is the second highest, right? So this is January. January you need to work hard on it. It's decreasing, chance decreasing, and then you have another chance in February. It's like similar to December. This is good ovulation. He is in a good mood. Chance has come. So this is actually higher than your December. So equivalent to a September. So you have September, you have next year February, and then you have December, and then you have your October. So actually you have quite a lot of months though. So that's it. Let me go text you about this before I forget. Don't reply me anything. Don't reply me yet. Just to record it here. You have quite a few months. You have the August. Highest months is Sep, and then December and February. Do one. Second highest would be your October, right? Just a record. We will send you the video. Don't reply me yet. Alright, so now we'll go through the questions one by one. Will I easily convince when we start trying? Yes, it's easily convinced though. Just that somehow you may miss the chance. See, he is prepared. He is prepared to go, come on, let's do this. Happy ending. And then for now it's still 50-50 because you have both of you have not executed the plan yet. It's still 50-50. There are something which you need to go through. It's your health problem. I mean, if there are any health problems, go to do it, go detect it. Okay, so your health problem is the last, and you are convinced within this year. This year initially is still 50-50 from March to August, and then you need to take an action. I don't know what action, but that will be answered now, and then later on it will be better. So what kind of action needed? You need to see a doctor. And then you will need to balance between your stress and your lifestyle, and your conception will come to you. So you just need time. Don't worry about this. Don't stress from March to August. Take your time, solve the problem. Like what I mean, if you have one, just solve it. Simple. So in the end you will have this, and then from here, like not sure, that's March to August, then you will need to get yourself improved after seeing the doctor, the hermit, and then you get a good ending, right? So your conception time, the view will come to you, so you don't have to worry much. And then gender, it's a boy for now it's a boy, subject to changes, because once you have completed the treatment or dieting, getting better, it will still change, but for now it's still a male. And then for your fourth question is there anything I need to do to promote a healthy pregnancy? Again, the same thing. Your relationship wise is quite okay, no problem, almost no problem. And what I'm saying is your personal ambition, the things you want to achieve in your life. You see, this is the one regarding your husband, and this is the one regarding about your life, the one you want to achieve, but you are not satisfied yet. And the thing which you want to improve on, it's your objectives of your life, because somehow this pregnancy could actually affect, if you are working, it could affect your career. So you need to be careful with this. And then the healthy pregnancy here is because you are holding too many commitment together, the lady. And then for this conception wise, the chance to increase it is to reduce your commitment, reduce the objectives you want to achieve. So you can't achieve all things at once. Because why? When you try to achieve all things at once, stress comes in that affect you, that would lead to your hormone, estrogen and progesterone. So your ovaries may be overworked later on, I wouldn't know. So it would definitely affect your emotion, which leads to indirectly affects your the hormones, hence connecting to the pregnancy. So that's the problem. Do I have any medical issues that will prevent pregnancy from occurring? Alright, this is the one I'm actually trying to combine readings here. Like this is the health problem. These three cards are the one which drop out from the deck shuffling. Just don't be sad when I tell you about this. It seems that you may have a health problem. It's either you or maybe the other half. I wouldn't know. And it seems that like you, and you need to fix it, because for now it seems like you don't know what's going on about body. Whether it's serious or not, I think can be solved. I tell you why. So you need time. Probably you may get emotional for this. These are the your health cards, and then the other three cards here, which you see here, is the cards which drop out from my deck when I shuffle. So don't worry, you can heal. You still have time. You see, you can still even run. You are still active. Everything is within your control. So you can still heal. And it takes time to heal. The folate. It's like, which supplement will I want to take? Do I take this or that? Like, you have time. You could get conceived. So you don't have to worry much. Just face the problem and solve it. You can do it. Eventually, it's a good outcome, this one and this one. Right? So I don't really see a big problem. It could be solved. Alright? So I don't really see like menstruation problem as well, because usually I will see that. Nothing much. So you can solve that. That's all from me. And if have any more questions, please do ask me. I will actually answer a question. Thank you.